This chart shows the structure of our family intervention teams. FIT. Referrals to the Family Intervention Service usually come from Gateway Service. As you can see, there are currently 9 family intervention teams: Lurgan, Portadown and Craigavon, who receive their referrals from Craigavon Gateway; Dungannon, Armagh Rural and Armagh Urban, who receive their referrals from Dungannon Gateway; and finally, South Down, Banbridge and South Armagh, who receive their referrals from Newry Gateway. There are a number of key pieces of legislation, policies and procedures which govern the work of the Family Intervention Service and inform your role and interventions with children and families. This is not an exhaustive list. There are a range of other policies and procedures which you may be introduced to through your daily work within the service. The FIT service works with children from the ages of 0 to 18 years and their families. They provide a range of supports and services in order to support children to remain living within their own families. They work with family support cases. They provide family support pathway assessments and care plans for those children who are in need and who require support and/or services. Cases must be allocated within 20 working days. Case planning meetings are held at 3 and 6 monthly intervals and will consider what is working well for the family and how best to support them. Cases of child protection nature can include physical, sexual, emotional abuse or neglect, or a combination of these. The social worker coordinates the child protection pathway assessment, which informs the initial case conference. The initial case conference will make 2 key decisions: whether to place the child's name on the child protection register and to agree the child protection plan to support the family and reduce risk to the children. FIT teams have a statutory responsibility to work with other professionals to coordinate and operationalise the child protection plan and ensure the required actions are carried out. All professionals work together to minimise the risk to children. Formal multidisciplinary meetings will be held at 3 and 6 monthly intervals in order to monitor the effectiveness of the child protection plan. Sometimes children are unable to live at home and become subject to the LAC process. In these cases, the role of the Family Intervention Team social worker will include assessment and review in relation to rehabilitation, home and permanency planning, initiating court intervention if required, facilitating supervised contact, as either a result of court direction or as specified within their care plans. The FIT social worker will undertake a child in need child protection pathway assessment as outlined in the UNO-CHINI framework. The Signs of Safety model is used to supplement the assessment and promote engagement with the child and family. Research has indicated that working in an open and transparent way with both children and their families is the best way to achieve positive outcomes. Gaining consent is explicitly highlighted within the assessment process, so it is always best to seek agreement of children and their families where appropriate to do so. Where there is a family support referral, consent is mandatory. Where there are child protection concerns, consent for assessment should be sought where appropriate. However, taking action to protect the child is paramount, even where consent is not provided. For more information, please research the following links, which can be found in the accompanying training word document.